Next number is find the sums of the given AP or find the sums given below. So number one is 34 plus 32 plus 30 plus dot 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 10. So if you add this number, what is the answer? Now we know the formula is Sn is equals to n by 2 2a plus n minus 1d, or you can use another formula, Sn is equals to n by 2 a plus l. But in both this formula, what we need is we need n. How many terms are there? Here we don't know how many terms are there. Okay, dot 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 means we don't know how many terms are there in the middle. So now what we have to do is, in this case, if you want to find the sum, if you add all this number, what is the answer? If you want to find the answer, you have to find n first. So what we do in this case, if you want to find n first, you have to suppose the last term as nth term. So let Tn is equal to 10. The last term is 10. Last time also we have done this kind of problem. So here A is equals to 34, D is equals to 32 minus 34, that is minus 2. So now nth term, that is 10, we are finding n. A and D we know, A and D we know. So Tn, formula for nth term is A plus n minus 1D. So this is equals to 10 given in the question. So A is 34 plus n we are finding minus 1 into D is minus 2 is equals to 10. 34 take this side, minus plus 34 will become minus 34. Multiply this, plus into minus is minus, 2 into n is 2n, minus minus plus, 2 1s is 2. So 10 minus 34 is minus 24. So we are getting minus 2n plus 2 is equals to minus 24. Plus 2, if we take this side, it becomes minus 2. So minus 24 minus 2 is minus 26. So minus minus get cancel out. 2 1s are 2, 2 13s are 26. So n is equal to 13. That means from 34 to 10, we have 13 terms out here which needs to be added, and you have to find the answer. So now use the formula Sn is equals to n by 2 a plus l. Why I am using this formula? Because last term is given to you. You can use this formula also, first formula also. From both the formula you can find the answer. So S13 is equals to n by 2 a plus l. L is the last term. Okay, L out here is 10. So now n is 13. So by 2, A is 34 plus L is 10. 34 plus 10 is 44. So 13 by 2. 2 1s are 2. 2 22s are 44. 22 into 13 is 286. So if you are asked to find, Sn, sum of the n terms, and if the n is not given to you, then you have to find first n. Next sum is, the first term of an AP is 5 and the last term is 45. First term and last term is given to you, and the sum is 400. Sum is also given to you. If you add those AP, answer is 400. Find the number of terms n and the common difference, that is D. Here A is equals to 5, last term L is equals to 45, and sum, if you add the AP, okay, it is 400. Now Sn is given as 400. Write the formula for Sn. Sn is n by 2 a plus l is equal to 400. Why I am using this formula? L is given you out here. L is 45. So L is 45. A out, n is not given to you. N will remain n. Cross multiply this. 2 into 400 is 800. So n, A is 5, L is 45. So 800. So this is 5 into 45 is 5 plus 45 is 50. So n into 50 is equals to 800. Now cancel this, 0 0, 5 1s are 5, 5 1s are 5, 6 7 5 6 are 30. So n is equals to 16. So there are 16 terms. So you are asked to find the number of terms. So number of terms is 16. Okay, now you are asked to find the common difference. So let us suppose that the last term is Tn. Tn is equals to 45. If you are asked to find n or anything, so Tn is equals to 45. So this is Tn is equals to a plus n minus 1d is equals to 45. A is 5, n we have just calculated 16 minus 1, we are finding d. So d will remain, d is equals to 45. So 5 plus 16 minus 1 is 15. So into d. So this is, so now what I have done out here is 5 I have taken this side, plus 5 will become minus 5, 45 minus 5 is 40, so 16 minus 1 is 15 into d. So now So 15 is multiplied out here. If I take this side, it will divide it. Now cancel this. 5 3 is 15, 5 8 is 40. So 8 by 3. Okay. So now D is 8 by 3. So N is 16 and D is 8 by 3. So now next is little bit confusing. Solve for X. So 1 plus 4 plus 7 plus 10 plus dot 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 plus X is equals to 287. That means if you add this AP, answer is 287. The problem out here is last term is X. Okay, last term is X and you are asked to find this missing X. So out here first term A is 1, common difference is 4 minus 1, that is 3, or 7 minus 4, that is 3, or 10 minus 7, that is 3. Sn is 287. Sn means if you add all this number, answer is 287. So now Sn is equal to 287. Use the formula for Sn. So Sn is n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1, d is equal to 287. N is not given, right? N by 2. 2a is given to you, 1. N is not given, so 1. D is 3. So now n by 2, 2 ones are 2. So open this bracket, 3 into n is 3n, 3 ones are 3, minus 3. So this is n. Take 2 out here. 2 into 287 is 574. So now here we are getting n. So 3n minus 3 plus 2 is minus 1. Now open the bracket. So 3n is square. 3 into n is 3n is square. N into 1 is n. Plus 574 is minus 574. Now this is quadratic equation, you know. So we have to do the middle term breaking. So 3n is square. So 42 minus 41 is 1. So now this is minus. So 574. Now open the bracket. 3n is square. Minus into plus is minus. 42n minus minus plus 41n minus 574. Now common out here is 3n. So n minus 14. Common out is 41. So n minus 14. So using 0, we are getting now n minus 14 and 3n plus 41. Now you know the zero product rule. Using zero product rule, n will be 14 or 3n will be minus 41. So n will be minus 41 by 3. But number of terms cannot be negative or fraction. So n is equals to 14. Now what we are asked to find is value of x. Let us suppose that this last term is tn. So tn is equals to x. Formula for tn is a plus n minus 1 d is equals to x. A is 1 plus n we have just calculated 14. So 14 minus 1 is 13 and d is 3. Okay, d is 3 out here. 3 is equals to x. Now 13 into 3 is 39. 39 plus 1 is 40. So 40 is equals to x. X is equals to 40. That means this last term is 40. If this last term is 40 and if you add this, answer is 287.